we've been getting the question, why did we start Two Hungry Neighbors?
Why did we?
Well, we started because there was a lot of bourbon involved. And I actually came up with the idea to do this. And I said, how fun would it be to start doing some cooking segments? Because people are always asking us for recipes. Heather is a caterer. I own a small cafe and bakery and cake shop. So we started talking about it. Honestly, I think we were here and we were making some of our famous bourbon drinks. Go home, next day, I get a call from Heather, which I usually don't get phone calls, I get text messages. And she says, okay, so when are we gonna do it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, do what? What? And she said, the Two Hungry Neighbors, when are we gonna start?
Well, no, I said the YouTube channel because we haven't come
that's
up with
right. Whenever you want. So, I mean, that's how it kind of started. And actually, this all kind of stems back from our relationship, one with food and two with the Juice Plus company.
Yeah, so, okay, so as a dietitian, I have a passion for, I love to eat. I love to eat good food, but I love to eat food that makes me feel good too. But I like to enjoy it.
Right.
And so I think that there's a trick to making healthy food taste delicious.
Absolutely.
And it really can. But I think a lot of times we feel like, well, it's got to have all the fat and the sugar in it, and the full fat, sweeter things taste better. And partially they can, because that's what we've gotten our body used to. But I love trying to share with others, look, we can enjoy this delicious meal and it can be healthy too and really nourish our body.
Right.
But also nourish our mind as we're enjoying it. And so we have always shared recipes, ideas, and
food swaps.
And we've cooked for each other, and we've always kind of had that common bond. And so we just thought, as a dietitian, caterer, as a restaurant owner, we could offer some help to others by sharing some of our recipes, our ideas, our food swaps, our tips, just really sharing that with others, because it's something that we love, we have a passion for, and we might as well share it with others.
Absolutely.
And we're neighbors.
And
We're hungry a lot, so we just thought it was a catchy name, and that's kind of how Two Hungry Neighbors started.
Right.
I guess I want to add too, in terms of, we both are blessed to work with the Juice Plus company, and this is a 25-year-old company that has a mission of inspiring healthy living around the world. Totally aligns with me being a dietitian. That's reason when I was 16 years old, I decided I wanted to be one. You as well have Jill had a little bit about your journey with being a vegan and your cholesterol. Do you want to mention kind of that?
Sure. A couple of years ago, probably about 3 years ago, I was at the doctor, and she told me that my cholesterol was getting too high. I said, okay. And I'm expecting for her to tell me to get it, she's going to give me a pill, because usually that's what they do. But God love my doctor. She's like, I really want you to change your diet, and I want you to eat a plant-based diet.
Shout out to Susan Hull.
Yes.
She's my doctor too.
And I said, does that mean vegan? And she's like, yeah, it's a vegan diet. So I researched. My brother's a vegan. I used to make fun of him. It's kind of bad karma.
It kind of is.
It kind of is. So I went headed. Like I went strict vegan, and I was strict vegan for probably 10 months. The last 2 months of that year, I kind of started to slip a little bit. But I dropped my cholesterol by 42 points in 6 months.
Holy mackerel.
And when I went in to get my blood work done, she said, well, what have you been doing? And I said, well, you told me to eat a plant-based diet, so that's what I've been doing. And she's like, you did it. And I said, I did, because you told me to do it.
And you'd lost weight too.
I lost weight. I started exercising more. I felt better. I mean, I literally felt better. I looked better. My skin, my hair, everything. So then I was introduced to Juice Plus at that time by Heather, and
which is a whole food nutrition vegan product.
Right. It's fruit and vegetables.
Fruit and vegetables.
And so when I actually decided to put my husband on it because Tim was not eating well. And my 14-year-old, well, he was 12 at the time, was not eating well. And so when you buy an adult, there's a children's health study and you get the children's for free. So, I mean, that was a no-brainer for me. So I got my husband on it. Ryan started taking it. Within 2 months, I noticed a change in Tim. His coloring, his energy level. About 4 months in, he had some blood work done and got off his gout medicine, got off his cholesterol medicine. I mean, that was huge.
Yeah.
You know, and his knee started feeling better because he does need a knee replacement. It was getting to the point where it was unbearable, but he's like, I feel fine. Like, I feel great. Long story short, I opened my second location and I fell off my vegan, healthy way of eating, you know, and so I started eating whatever, you know, gained my weight back, gained actually a little bit more weight back, and realized that, you know what, my husband's taking this, I need to start taking it. So I did. I got on Juice Plus, and then I got my whole family on Juice Plus, because I knew that I wasn't getting enough fruits and vegetables. I don't think anybody gets enough fruits and vegetables, and the Juice Plus just kind of bridges that gap between what you're eating and what you're supposed to eat. I can't say enough about this company. I can't say enough about Heather. Heather has inspired me to think about what I'm eating, to take action. I mean, that's really it in a nutshell. And just being around this community has made me really, you know, think about it. I want to be here for the long haul. I want to be here for my grandchildren. I want to be here for my kids. You know, and I want to be healthy. You know, I want to live to be 80, 90, but I want to be a healthy 80 or 90-year-old. You know what I mean? My mom has taken it. I think she started taking it right after I started taking it. And let me tell you, she is 82 years old. Went to the doctor the other day to get blood work, and he said, Joan, I don't know what you're doing, but you take one medication.
That's amazing. Good for her.
One.
I love that.
She's gotten off of her Prilosec for her indigestion. She has lost weight. She's been doing the shred with us each month. And he said most people her age take anywhere from 5 to 9 different medications. She doesn't. So, and she doesn't get sick. And that was her big thing. She's like, well, I think the only thing is I just don't get sick. Well, until she went to the doctor this past time, she's like, okay, you know.
And I just called my mom yesterday. It was her 73rd birthday. My dad's 75. And I said to my mom, and it brought tears to my eyes, I said, Mom, I'm so thankful I'm calling you. She is as active as she's ever been. She runs a condo association in Florida. My dad, 75, plays tennis 4 to 5 days a week, bridge, golf. And honestly, my parents are totally independent. I mean, they have no disease state. I mean, they really are. My mom deals with arthritis and always has. It runs in our family. But other than that, and my mom is a little bit overweight. But other than that, she really doesn't have any health issues. They've been on Juice Plus 12 years. When our family started, my dad actually caught the vision of this is something that your mom and I should do as well. And I am so thankful that they have been faithful for 12 years and that me as a 47-year-old woman is not flying to Florida to care for my parents or going to cancer treatments with them. Not to say that those things can't happen if you're on Juice Plus, but what I do know is that them getting 30 fruits, vegetables, berries, them getting additional omegas from our vegan omega product, and then they take the shakes daily, so an additional group of 15 plant proteins, they're getting that every single day and have been. And I mean, my parents are faithful. And so I feel like, you know, that's a really good vision of what's to come. And I'm thankful our family's been on that. So, and I think what's the statistic, or what is the saying? It says, it's not that fruits and vegetables are good for you. It's that they're so good for you, they can save your life. And I forget who said that, someone really smart, I guess. But, it's so true. I mean, that was the food that was given to us. I mean, it was in the Garden of Eden. That's the food that we're supposed to eat. And so we humans have created lots of different foods out there and chemicals and things that we're getting into our body that aren't serving us well. It is extremely difficult in today's day and age to keep those out of our lives. Extremely difficult for everyone. no matter how much you know, no matter how hard you try. And so the goal is not to be perfect, but to focus on eliminating the things that aren't serving us and get more of the things in our body that are. And I'll just say, I mean, as a dietitian, I work really hard to get the 9 to 13 recommended servings of fruits and vegetables into our family. We're lucky to get 3 to 4 on most days. I mean, honestly, my kids aren't here for all the meals.
Well, and not only that, I was having a conversation with my 14-year-old, Ryan, the other day, and I said, you need to take your Juice Plus. And he's like, I know, Juice Plus is going to save the world. And I said, Ryan, when's the last time you had a piece of fruit? You know, and he's thinking, and he's kind of snickering. I said, well, when's the last time? He said, well, I think I had an apple at school yesterday. I said, honey, today's Monday. So yesterday was Sunday. You didn't have a piece of fruit Sunday. And he goes, well, sometime last week I had an apple.
Yeah. An apple, so that's a serving.
That's a serving. But actually, he has had fruits and veggies because he takes the capsules every single day. Used to take the gummies, now he takes the capsules. And so, honestly, if you can, maybe cut out the coffee, the Starbucks, the Panera, the all the little extras,
For the iced tea in the middle
or
of the
the iced
day,
tea,
at Fred Co.
because it's what, a little over $2 a day.
Well, it's
for the trio?
$2.38 a day for a serving for the trio, and really less than that if you are doing, you get your child for free. So really, 2 of you are taking it for that amount, which
you can't. I mean, I think it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And honestly, the more I get involved with this community, it motivates you to get healthy.
it is. It's fun to be surrounded around. When you're around people that are, going towards a common goal, it does make it like-minded. Thank you. It's easier to focus on those goals yourself. I mean, it's work. Taking care of these bodies is not easy. I mean, you have to work on it, and it's we were given one body. That's all we get. There's no redos, and we have a choice of how to feed it. And I just think when you feel good, you can do good. I love that I sleep well. I have the energy to exercise most days. And am I 100% where I want to be? Absolutely not. This is just bridging the gap between where I know I need to go and what I do daily, despite how hard I try.
Right.
And I'll tell you what, when I go on vacation or I'm traveling, I double up because I don't get any servings, it seems. I mean, I might order a salad for lunch, but I was just away this past weekend, and I mean, we had Mexican, snack food. I didn't eat fruits and vegetables, I think, all weekend. And so...
Yeah. And this isn't a magic pill. This
Nope.
is not going to cure,
Cancer.
it's not going to cure cancer. It's not going to, but even if you're healthy and you feel like, I'm healthy, I don't need, it's prevention. And I think that as a country, we are not proactive. We react to disease, and I want to be proactive. I want to be proactive in my health and my family's health, and hopefully, and I truly believe that we're going to benefit in the long run, and we are a healthy family, and makes me excited.
So the long and short of it, 2 hungry neighbors here. We plan to bring you lots of recipes, fun tips, tricks, some goofiness, some realness for sure.
Yep.
We didn't get fancy for you today, that's for sure.
No fanciness.
But we just want to share what we know and hope that it helps you.
Yep.
And maybe you can use some of it. Share it with others, but definitely subscribe. Leave us comments. We love ideas. We love, comments on anything you have to say.
Or anything you want to see. I mean, if there's a recipe or something you love,
we're willing to try anything.
and you want us to share with people, we're willing to try.
We like trying new things.
yeah.
So